Hello folks, in this video I hope to show you some of the awesome games that are due for release in October. Here are my top 6. First off, there's Gotham Knights. It's an open world action RPG developed and published by Warner Brothers. Batman is dead. A new expansive criminal underworld has swept the streets of Gotham City. It's now up to the Batman family, Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood and Robin, to protect Gotham, bring hope to its citizens, discipline to its cops and fear to its criminals. From solving mysteries that connect the darkest chapters in the city's history to defeating notorious villains in epic confrontations, you must evolve into the Dark Knight and save the streets from descent into chaos. Gotham Knights is coming to PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S and X. Next up we have 9 Years of Shadows. It's a pixel art Metroidvania. Developer is Halberd Studios and the publisher is Freedom Games. For 9 long years the world has been submerged in the deepest of shadows, robbing every object and living creature of their colour. Once a thriving civilization, the people have forgotten the warmth of the sun, the joy of laughter, and the promise of a prosperous future. Many brave souls have tried to venture inside the corrupting depths of Talos Castle, a long-abandoned orphanage from which the curse stemmed. But with each futile attempt, resignation became the daily fare for the people. All hope lost. Except for one person. Armed with little other than a halberd and sheer nerve, Europa's daunting quest is clear. Enter the castle, find the source of darkness, and return colour to the lands before it's too late. 9 Years of Shadows is a moving coming-of-age tale that stresses the importance of embracing our feelings in order to heal. Embark on a journey of friendship where Europa and her loyal companion Apino learn to rely on each other to overcome any obstacle and help others along the way. Meet memorable and enigmatic characters, find the remnants of ancient civilizations, enter gateways that speak echoes of the past. One of the things that struck me most about this game is the music. It's an entrancing and soothing soundtrack. Healing music plays a major role in both gameplay and narrative. It will be released on PC on October the 10th and on the Nintendo Switch sometime during Q1 of 2023. A Plague Tale Requiem is my third entry. It's an action-adventure game developed by Asobo Studio and published by Focus Home Interactive. It's the sequel to the award-winning A Plague Tale Innocence, and you are invited to embark on an emotional and breathtaking journey. Follow Marpesia and her brother Hugo as they do whatever it takes to survive a brutal, uncaring and supernatural world. After escaping their devastated homeland, Marpesia and Hugo travel far south to new regions and vibrant cities. There they attempt to start a new life and control Hugo's curse. But when Hugo's powers reawaken, death and destruction return in a flood of devouring rats. Forced to flee once more, the siblings place their hopes in a prophesied island that may hold the key to saving Hugo. Discover the cost of saving those you love in a desperate struggle for survival. Strike from the shadows or unleash hell with a variety of weapons, tools and unearthly powers. A Plague Tale Requiem will be released on 18th of October on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X and on PC. I feel like I need to lighten the mood a little after all this, so allow me to introduce my fourth entry. Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed, developed and published by Elphonic. It's a fun multiplayer game perfect for all skill levels. 4 proton pack wielding Ghostbusters attempt to catch a ghost haunting unique locations in an asymmetrical multiplayer battles, online or offline. As players progress, they will unlock cosmetics and upgrades for both Ghostbusters and Ghosts to evolve their gameplay experiences. The look and feel will deliver to fans an immersive experience in the universe, allowing them to play out their ghost-busting fantasies. Whether hunting or haunting, the game is easy to learn and fun to master. This is an asymmetrical game of hide and seek. In true form to Ilphonic's past titles, this title is a 4v1 setup, where players will either play as part of a team of new Ghostbusters or a singular ghost. Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed will be released on the 18th of October on PC, PlayStation and Xbox. My fifth entry is Triangle Strategy, developed and published by Square Enix. It's a tactical RPG from the team who brought you the Bravely series and Octopath Traveler. An epic tale brought to life with stunning HD 2D graphics. Make difficult decisions in this story set against a backdrop of the war-torn continent of Norzalia. Three mighty powers have long waged war on the great continent of Norzalia. This land bears a long and scarred history that includes the South Tyrone War, a war that erupted over control of salt and iron resources. A balance of power has been achieved between the Holy State of Hyzante, which controls the salt, the Grand Duchy of Acefrost, a land of iron clad in frost and snow, and the Forstead Kingdom of Glenbook, which lies nestled between the other two powers. However, a certain incident shakes the balance between these three powers, which then begins to crumble away. The combat form is similar to Final Fantasy Tactics or Fire Emblem. You have a party of 8 to 12 characters that you move around a tile-based map in turn. Each character has different skills and statistics. To prevail against your enemies, you must be learned in the ways of strategy. Use sword, sorcery and masterful positioning to your advantage. Survey the battlefield and carefully craft your plans during the battle preparation phase. All of your allies have their own strengths and weaknesses. Command them wisely. For example, those with ranged attacks will benefit from being perched up high, where they can cast their spells or shoot their arrows from a safe distance. A red line will connect your ally to adversaries if they are within range of enemy attacks. The initial impressive standout for me is the game's two-dimensional character pixel art that exists in a flexible three-dimensional world. It reminds me a lot of Octopath Traveler, which is hardly surprising as it's the hallmark of Tomoyo Asano, who also worked as producer on Octopath Traveler. Triangle Strategy will be released on the 13th of October on PC. If you have a Nintendo Switch, I do believe it's currently available now to buy. My final entry is Coral Island. It's a vibrant and laid-back reimagining of farm simulator games. It ploughs its way into early access on Steam on the 11th of October. It's set on a tropical island and provides you with the opportunity to be who you want to be and experience enchanting island living at your own pace. Live off the land, nurture animals, build relationships with a diverse cast of townsfolk, and make the whole world around you a more vital and harmonious place. It's time to leave big city life in Pokio behind and start a new chapter of your life on Coral Island. Help revitalise the nearby town and its surrounding coral reefs and forge relationships with a vibrant community of more than 40 people who call Coral Island home. Now, before you all yawn and say, "Oh no, another Stardew Valley, me too," let me tell you that there are some things that this game might actually do better than Stardew Valley. The big one for me is the time option. You have the ability to adjust the time, which will help you play at your own pace without feeling rushed or spending an age waiting for a shop to open. Coral Island is extremely focused on environmental preservation. The game allows players to dive into the sea and help restore the coral reefs. As the player progresses, they will be able to explore more of the ocean and help clean things up to return the environment to its former glory. While I'm talking about the ocean, there are merfolk that you can unlock, and if you want, you can marry them too. Coral Island is developed by Stairway Games and published by Humble Games. So there you have it. There are my top 6 games that are due for release in October. Let me know in the comments whether you think there should be another game or 2 that I've not included. And while you're in that area, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button for me, sub to the channel if you've yet to do so, as there'll be plenty more video game content to come. Until next time, I wish you all a fabulous remainder of your day. Ciao for now!